simpatico with everything. And the rest of the family's like, you can't be doing this stuff. You can't talk like this.
Can I tell you what's great about that little kid? So, you know, obviously you post stuff, and haters are gonna show up in your comments. So I post the trailer like Christmas Day, a lot of positive responses, and then you get haters like, this dude used to be funny, he fell off, and you're like, and I don't see them, I don't even respond, I don't see them because I don't look at comments. But her mom texts me, she's like, hey, I just found out Lilu's been in your comments and she's fighting with people. She's 11, and I'm like. And I go, what? And she was like, yeah. And then her mom screen grabs the comments, and it's like, this guy fell off. And then she wrote, your mom. And then he's lighting up the trolls in the comments and fighting with them. And they're coming at her in her DMs because they're out of sync adults who just are like, they don't know it's a child. Mm-hmm. And then, I thought that was the funniest, that this kid went to bat for me in the comments.
Well, Eric and I were talking about it last night after we watched a couple episodes, and we liken her to, you know, how you like have the angel and the devil on your shoulders. She's that little devil that's just like, no, go ahead and do it. No, just go and do it. And the dynamic between you and both your daughters reminds me of my dynamic with my 14-year-old. And like, I speak the same. We're our language is terrible. You know, we're constantly, it's like we're best friends. So watching that dynamic, I'm sitting there going, this is my life. Like, this is hilarious. And I just, that's why I identified so much with the kids and you. And it's like, I know this is Bert's show, but he's going to make these girls like stars because they are just so funny.
You got to see the red carpet thing that the two girls did. They were walking around doing interviews with all the celebrities and everybody there. Bert's mom, I think, was on the carpet there too. And they're like, who are you? Like, these two little kids are just lighting everybody. It's almost Ricky Gervais at the Golden Globe style, with these two little girls walking around the microphone, just shitting on the people that are there to celebrate Bert and be part of the big night for this thing. And they're having a time of their life.
Dude, we were at the after party, and you know, Netflix doesn't put together a premiere or an after party. Like, I think they helped with the premiere, and they gave us the theater, but I had to pay for the after party. But it was, you know, it's like I might as well, right? You know. So Lilu comes up to me. It's like 12:30 at night. She's got it's almost like you ever seen kids at a wedding? Like, she's got no shoes on. She's at a bar. She's clearly had way too many sodas, way too much chocolate. And she comes up. She's like, does this party have to end? And I was like, it does. And she goes, when? You paid for it, right? And I went, yeah. She goes, can you keep it going for one more hour? And I go, I can. And she goes, yes. And then she turns to the party. Bert's paying for one more hour. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, and it's like, it's funny. She just shows up like.
To do too, and I had other work to do, and I said, you know what, screw it. I see the other episodes here. I'm going to plow through, and next thing I know, I'm done. I go, wait, this was it? The way the series ends, I'm not going to talk about it, but the way the series ends, it could go either way. Was this in your mind like this is going to be a standalone thing, or are you looking to hopefully get a second season out of this?
I think I'd do a second season. Listen, hang on, who's this? That was my agent. Hang on. Oh. Hey, Heidi, I'm doing an interview. Can I call you right back?
Yep, I got Nick too. Call us back.
I'll call you back. That can't be good, guys.
All right, so
I think there's an ice storm hitting Texas, and I think I'm not going to Texas now.
Yeah, we got it. I'm on the East Coast, and they're already saying now 2 feet of snow for the New York City area. So,
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm anywhere,
and I'm in Arizona, so I'm dressed like you in the show, flip flops and shorts. I'm having my best life, and he is upset about it.
Very much so.
I would love to do a season 2. Listen, the girls are getting older, and
yeah.
So we either do season 2 and season 3 and then wrap it up with a bow and bang them out this summer, or it was just standalone. It was a cool thing. It's like The Cabin. We only did 6 episodes. Actually, we did 5. The one with Dalia got pulled because all this stuff. Don't tell anyone. Oh yeah, just tell anyone. I don't care. It's a little past that. But yeah, we did an episode with Dalia that they couldn't air because of it. He got canceled. But yeah, maybe it's a standalone. Maybe it gets picked up. Maybe they just want to do a different one. You know, like maybe they're like, yo, we liked it. You know, the girls are too old. What else do you want to do? Netflix has always been so cool. I'll do whatever they want to do.
Nice. Well, I definitely hope for another season. I mean, look, if it is what it is, it's perfectly fine. But there's so much more to tell. not just from stories from your life, but with that family dynamic that you have and where you're going from there. There's definitely room for at least another season or two. Bert does have to go. Bert, thank you so much. It's been so long since you've been on the show, back from the O&A days.
Let me tell you something. You've always been nice to me. You've always been cool to me. You never treated me like shit. You've always treated me with respect when you didn't need to treat me with respect. And you've always been straight with me, and you know that. You know that. And I love you, brother. I always got your back whenever you need me.
Love you too, Bert. Free Bert on Netflix. Go watch it right now. Bert Kreischer, the legendary Bert Kreischer. Look at him, and he's already in costume. So spoiler.
Totally naked. I'll see you guys later.
Take care, Bert. Oh my God.
It's Eric Nagel. Follow the show on all social medias at
Bert Kreischer went on E-Rock show. Slabo. And he released it 18 hours ago, and it got an amazing 55 views. Oof. I like how he exposed the fact that Netflix held back an episode of his show because they had Dalia on it. So, wow, Netflix got Dalia out of here. They took him out of Army of the Dead, canceled his pilot. He had a development deal with Brian Callen, which is why when Brian Callen said he was never really that close to Chris when Chris first got accused, that was laughable. But so we learned that, and then, but how embarrassing must it be to be Bert Kreischer's daughter and have to just battle people in the comments all day long? Like, I know Bert really doesn't care, but that's got to be sad when you're involving your family and then they're going to have to deal with this. I mean, even saying to yourself, oh, my daughter responded back to the trolls. But because, like, here's the thing, though. What's there to respond back to? Everything they say about Bert is true. He's a fat drunk who's embarrassing himself. And why do you have his shirt off during this interview? We're doing it on podcasts now, too? Not just the stage with the shirt off? Or was he just hooking up E-Rock there? Or was he like, I'm going to do your show, E-Rock, and you're going to get the full package, all the stops. If he was Vanilla Ice, he would have rapped Ice Ice Baby on there for the 55 views. Oh, my God. This is embarrassing. This is sad. And this free Bert thing it's going to tank. E-Rock needs to learn how to do YouTube. Like, E-Rock, you had Bert there. This was your shot to actually become a real YouTuber. And you fumbled it. You dropped it. You should have pretended it was a hoagie or something. You would have held on to it. But no. E-Rock, Slabo, just had to drop it. God damn. I know you're like, oh, I can't believe Bert's going to do it. This is going to be huge for us. We're going to have Bert on, and he's going to have his shirt off. That'll work out for you, stupid. Ugh. Love you, E-Rock, but goddamn, do better. I will turn this into a thing just trashing E-Rock the entire time. Remember that time I called into Compound Media? Freaking E-Rock answered. It was during a live stream. So I guess you had to have been there. I was pretty drunk and I don't remember. I don't drink anymore though. But yeah, Bert Kreischer embarrassed himself. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.